We welcome you to Miami, Florida. I'm Ed Cohen with Jay Williams. And Jay, this might be the greatest club in the NBA.
Ooh, Ed, I'm ready. I'm really relaxed, but I get worried. The letters MIA is actually a distress signal. I've seen it personally. A lot of players go missing in action in South Beach.
Well, come on inside the AAA American Airlines Arena and the start of this one here tonight. Opening tip, won by the Heat, and we're underway in Miami. Jay, 44 wins for the Heat last year. For the most part, that core is in place once again.
And when I think about the core, Ed, I think about upper management. I think about Pat Riley. I think about Eric Spoelstra. I think about Mickey Arison, the consummate professionals associated with this basketball team. The year before, they did not make the playoffs. So a substantial improvement for a young basketball team.
Holiday to Ball. Rebounded by the Heat. Dragic to Butler. 5 to shoot for Miami. Jimmy Butler for 2. Deep 2 there, won't go. Lonzo with it. They're down 3. Has a look. Shot by Lonzo there, no good.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter at the next...
Oh, and a putback.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
New Orleans will take it up. Holiday. Take stock of the floor. New Orleans down to 4 in the shot clock. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Dragic with it. Leads 5. Butler to Waiters. Wide open look, won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Favors. Nothing going here on that drive. To Holiday. Has a chance. Shot by Holiday, no good.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Screen coming, no good. Defense catching a break there.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Lonzo Ball, defended by Myers Leonard. Holiday to Ball. Oh, Lonzo Ball. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
Just remember an old saying here. You're only as good as your last shot, and your last shot went in. So it's time to get going.
Dragic to Butler. The drive, right to the basket. He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Ball with it up top. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Here comes the screen. Drew Holiday sizing up Leonard. Down low to Okafor. Rocking the rim. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Not that time.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
Rebound comes to Miami. Desperation shot here from half court. We played one here at American Airlines Arena with the Heat out in front. Jay and I back with more after this. It's NBA Thursday night on EA Sports. One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Driving right to the basket, and he'll head to the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Jay, sometimes it's not just the Heat that does opponents in Miami.
I've been a victim to this multiple times when we have played the Heat, and I think other franchises from cold cities have been the same. There's a reason why the Miami Heat have such an advantage down here on South Beach. You catch them on an off night, it's rare that opposing teams are ready to play.
Able to convert inside.
There you go, finally. Shoot your shot.
Lonzo controls the offense. Holiday to Favors. Ball to the basket, but a shot won't go.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
And Jimmy Butler. Rebound taken in by Favors. Ingram guarded by Myers Leonard. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Drew Holiday trying to cash in on a three-point play. For his career, 78% at the line. Free throw try, off the mark. Dragic into the front court. His team up by one. Off the mark. He loves the tough shots, but that one may be too tough. New Orleans going to take it up. Ball to Holiday.
2 minutes left in the second quarter.
5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Holiday. Drew Holiday. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
From the painted area, won't go down. Holiday in possession. Leads one to Ball. To Holiday. New Orleans down to 4 on the shot clock. Holiday cleans it up. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Dragic with the basketball. Down 3. foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Myers-Leonard at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 82%. And he's got the free throw as well. Pelicans basketball.
1 minute left in the second quarter.
Holiday. Down low to Okafor. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him. Waiters. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Ball into the front court. It's 14-12. To Holiday. Nothing going here on that drive. Holiday to Ball. A 24-second violation.
For the Pelicans.
We've reached halftime in a 2-point game. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jalen Rose, and this is your EA Sports Halftime Report. The Heat have themselves a close game after 2 quarters, and these guys have every reason to feel good about how they scored effectively in that opening half. Great offensive display. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Miami Heat. The Pelicans aren't down by much after 2 quarters.
And without question, they can put themselves in a position to win this game if they continue to rack up the assists.
These are the guys getting buckets for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Second chance points.
Even though I watched every minute of the first half, I was still surprised by the number of second chance points from each of these teams. By extension, that means the offensive rebounding is pretty astounding as well.
Player of the half.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in the opening half. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.
Who was cold?
Ball certainly hasn't contributed much for his team when it comes to scoring. Newsflash, you're not on fire. Pass the ball. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
Lonzo Ball with the rock. To Holiday. Probing the defense. To Ball. Shot clock winding down. Trying to cash in. Holiday with a shot that won't fall. Waiters to Butler. Has a look. Butler with a shot, no good.
Cultures have communication. Great cultures have teammates that are willing to push you to limits that maybe you didn't even see that you had. But right now, there's no leader on this team. Everybody's just going their separate ways.
Dragic with it. The score, 14-all. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Not that time.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Lonzo Ball, tough matchup against Butler. Won't go.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Ball. Here comes the screen. Ingram, guarded by Myers-Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. To Ball. 5 to shoot for the Pelicans. Can't connect from in close.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Dragic. Down low for Leonard. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Holiday to Favors. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
And hits the first free throw. So he hits the first, misses the second. Dragic into the front court. Leads just a point. To Butler. Spinning shot, won't fall.
And you see so many players quit on a play after they were beat the first time, but not him. He stayed on his hip, he fought back, and he made the player miss the shot. That's great defense.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
They'll get it down to Leonard. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. Waiters. To Butler. For three. Can't connect. It's no good. To Holiday. Drew Holiday. 4 out of 7.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Butler. Surveys the floor. Butler for 2. Wide open look, won't go. shot won't go. He has to create to get a better look. That ends the third quarter. The Pelicans have the lead. So the Heat will have it to start this fourth and final quarter. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Bam Adebayo. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First one, counted. No good on the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Ball. Butler to Dragic. Trying to cash in. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Lonzo Ball brings it up the floor. It was right there. Dragic with the basketball. All tied up, just underway in this fourth quarter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Holiday controls the basketball. His group now down 2 to Ball. To Holiday. From long range. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound. Dragic with it. 2-point advantage. A drive by Butler, but his shot won't fall. Holiday to Ball. And he can't convert the free throw. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Ball. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Dragic into the front court. The lead is 2. To Butler. Well defended. Shot no good. If it was anyone else, they'd be back on the bench for taking that shot.
And I know this is an off day for him, but still, that serves as no excuse for you not to give any effort on the defensive end. Here's a trick. If you get yourself engaged defensively, that can at times help you offensively.
To Butler. Screen coming. Butler. Whoa! What a finish!
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. It's Pelicans ball. Holiday. Here comes the screen. To Favors. Ingram matched up with Jimmy Butler. From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Ball with the basketball. His guys trail now by 4. And the basket good at the rim.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Butler into the front court. Leads a bucket. To Waiters. Goes to the right side. Jimmy Butler for 2. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
The Pelicans will take the timeout. They'll need a quick shot and then likely a quick foul in what is now a 2-possession game. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it. Ruling is there was intent. It's an intentional foul.
Too close to call right now. We're in clock management mode. That was a good play.
Now they get the intentional foul. And this one not over yet. 2 huge free throws coming up in a 2-point game.
Ed, what's that old saying? Ruffled feathers do not flock together? Well, actually, I just made that up. But what it means is that play will cause a little havoc. As designed, the team that uses it to galvanize as a unit will have the advantage.
Two for 2 on that trip. Whistle stops play. Timeout, New Orleans. That's their second of the final 3 minutes. No more timeouts left the rest of the game. Deep 3 at the buzzer. The Heat with the victory as they win this one by 4. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Heat
Got the win in a nail-biter.
The statistic that seems to stand out in 3D is their assists. So many of their points were made possible by their team chemistry, and it was great to see. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Miami Heat. The Pelicans
just couldn't close this one out.
No one can say they lost because of lack of effort. The way they attacked the offensive boards deserves some credit for sure. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Game track. Field goals.
Neither of these teams were able to make much of an impact on defense. As you can see here, they were each pretty successful with some efficient scoring.
Player of the game.
Being able to put up these kind of numbers is always impressive, but having the ability to lead and inspire is something special.
Who was cold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. Time now for the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
This has been a presentation of ESPN on EA Sports. Until next time, I'm Jalen Rose, signing off.